Hello there, this is Fournier, and here's more Secret Files Tunguska. This should be the last one. Going to see about making it the last one at least. That would be nice. But yeah, I think it's pretty much halfway through the Antarctic station, and that's the last mission. Here's hoping that background music isn't copywritten. That's fairly a frustrating thing if it is. It's always a thing, isn't it? Something to deal with. Alright, I think she goes there. We have a million trillion puzzles here, which is like, yeah, at least we can press this and see all this stuff.
One of the surveillance cameras. Hopefully Max is constantly checking the monitors in the control room.
Okay, look around, see a camera, smooth valve, and radiator beside the door.
Someone took the knob that opens and closes the vent. There's just a rod left now. I can't open or close the valve with my bare hands. A radiator.
Okay. We could go back there. Maybe. Alright. Do we want to open that right now? And get icicle.
I can't break it loose. It's much too massive for that. I hear voices behind that door. As long as I don't have an army behind me, I really shouldn't go in there.
Yeah, probably not. Okay. Use the sign to get the thing. Okay. We have the sign in there. But let's see here. I have no idea.
An iron chain hanging in the middle of the room. No idea what that's good for.
I guess we attach it to something. Okay, let's see here. Use sign to get icicle. Let's just go with the walkthrough because I don't want to take forever doing this. It is a little frustrating. Now we have an icicle stored in hyperspace. Okay. So that's all this stuff here. You're gonna walk all the way there.
The pipe is cold.
That I suppose you would need to figure out that way. Okay, look around in the biohazard room. Look around and see water seeping on the left side wall.
In some places where the walls have cracked, the ice is visible behind the walls. We must therefore be below sea level.
Cool. And
there are 2 labels on it. Danger, explosive, and do not bring in contact with water. For such dangerous stuff, that sure doesn't make a stable impression.
Right next to the water.
The sign warns that contact with water could trigger chemical reactions. The paint is so brittle that it crumbles just looking at it. The sign is riveted. I'd better not touch it. The labels on it promise a lot of trouble if I do. And I have more than enough of that already. I'd better not touch it.
Come on. The wrench, not the other thing.
Hopefully the lid won't open.
Okay. Read this 2 signs on the barrel. It's explosive, yada yada. Read the danger sign on the left barrel. The sign is riveted, water, and okay. Place the icicle on the chain hanging from the ceiling. Move the end of the chain to the pipe on the wall beside the door. Okay. So that's the arbitrary complex puzzle. It's a battering ram of some kind. Let's see here. Move the end of the chain to the pipe on the wall beside the door. So, alright. So when that melts, it'll hit that sort of the thing. Get the radiator going. Okay, pick up the nut that was dislodged. There was a nut dislodged. What? Where is it? That says Nina. There's the nut that's dislodged. Okay, now we have that. Okay, check the radiator and learn that it is cold. Try to turn the valve at the bottom right. Nope. Use the tapper on the valve to thread it. Okay. Well, let's see about that, I guess. Okay.
I can't open or close the valve with my bare hands.
Yep. Use the tapper on the valve to thread it. Okay, the tapper is this thing.
I threaded the rod.
Okay. And then this. Okay. Use the wrench on the threaded valve with the nut too weak. So then we can go on to the next thing of something or another.
Phew, no chance.
Use wrench with sign in inventory to get extended wrench. Yay, lever.
Phew. That's it then. The vent is open.
Okay. Check the radiator.
The radiator is gurgling and is cold. I guess there isn't enough water in the pipes.
Okay, how to tell Max to get water to the radiator. Click on the camera and hope that Max might be watching the monitors. Go back to the biohazard room. Click on the camera.
One of the surveillance cameras. Hopefully Max is constantly checking the monitors in the control room.
Go back to the biohazard room. Look at the danger sign. The sign is riveted to the post and can't be removed. Okay.
The sign warns that contact with water could trigger chemical reactions. The paint is so brittle that it crumbles just looking at it.
Use the silicone on the sign. Danger sign.
The paint stuck to the silicone. With a little imagination, you can see the sign again. The sign is riveted. The sign is riveted.
Okay, take the mold made by the silicone, it says.
The sign is not recognizable anymore. The paint is now on the silicone impression.
Can we take the freaking mold? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, we have the mold. Okay. So that is how it works. Read what it says. No water symbol can be seen halfway clearly. Go back.
The peeled off paint from the shield is now on the silicone impression. The no water symbol can be made out halfway clearly.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Water? Heat? There's no water in the heating unit? I'll see if I can find a control unit for the water feed. I hope that was the right switch.
Okay.
There seems to be enough water in it now, but the radiator is still not heating up.
Use the lighter on the camera. Hopefully it's dried out from when it was used for fishing.
If my plan works and Max understands my clues, the heater will get warm, and so will the pipes with the icicle between them. When it melts and slides out of the pipes, it will hopefully push the vat from the shelf onto the floor. And as soon as the vat cover opens and the highly explosive chemical comes into contact with the ice on the floor, it will go kaboom. A great fuse. If I could somehow get out of here, I should close the valve again afterwards, otherwise this whole joint will blow with me and Max inside.
There's no flame lit in the heating unit? Well, then let's look for the right button that fires it up. So, that should have been it. Ah, damn it! Nina, look out!
So I did hear right. The lady did actually manage to free herself. Well then, come along. The boss is already eagerly waiting to make your acquaintance.
Ah, Miss Kalenkov. We finally meet in person. Please excuse my bad manners. I would have introduced myself much sooner, but as you can see, I'm under quite a bit of stress. Allow me to introduce myself, Massimo Gattuso.
Kidnapping, aggravated assault, and whatever else you ordered to do. So you're considering that good form?
No, but special circumstances unfortunately demand special measures. But since you are already here, may I offer you a front row seat for the world premiere?
Thanks, but I'm not interested.
Then you'll really be missing something. You will witness how my new marketing measures will lead humanity into a happier future.
I can't wait.
As you should. I'm sure you're familiar with it. You spend days thinking about which dress you should buy, and then you have a fight with your boyfriend about whether you should buy the red or the green couch.
I don't need a couch, and certainly not a green one.
I will relieve humanity from these problems in the future.
Through brainwashing?
I call it help in decision-making. It will not only save people a lot of trouble, but they will also have more time to concentrate on really important things. You have to admit, it's a truly noble gesture on my part.
I have to admit, you're even sicker than I thought. All you care about is selling your products. You don't give a shit about the people.
What a shame that you don't appreciate my plans. Don't worry, though. You won't be in the position to take offense. And now, if you'll please excuse me, I have to prepare for the first test run. And if I can offer you a word of advice, be happy that you will be allowed to witness this spectacle. It would be a shame if you couldn't enjoy your last hours on Earth, wouldn't it?
It can't be much longer until the icicle slips from the pipe. I have to get out of here, fast!
Okay, so end puzzle. Look around and see that the machine is rotating at the center. Yep, it is rotating at the center.
Massimo wants to realize his sick plans with it. I won't be able to get there unnoticed. I really trusted that guy. How could I be so stupid? I would like...
Quiet! Professor Charleroi has to concentrate.
His pseudo-charming way hides a textbook archetypal slick and unscrupulous supervillain. In case you're interested, a sect has just arrived. They're about to destroy your equipment on the surface.
Yeah, sure. Who is leading them? Superheroes who are saving the world?
I'm serious.
I think you're missing my point. And now please excuse me. I don't have time to talk.
To build all these devices here at the edge of the world, that must have been a huge effort. What's it all for?
The equipment is extremely sensitive. Do you see the big display back there?
It's hard to overlook.
The project is strictly monitored, because incorrect radiation could lead to a malfunction. We've therefore played it safe and built part of the complex underground.
I'm gonna save it here just in case I do make a mistake. I know everyone whines about stuff like that, but I don't really care.
Miss Charleroi?
Shut your mouth, or Sergei will shut it for you.
My interest in a conversation with him approximates the temperatures down here.
Yeah, okay. So the thing is, let's see. Look around and see the machine is rotating. The camera above Nina is above Nina, and the crane is above the camera. Camera, crane.
One of those monitoring cameras again. A loading crane.
Yep. Okay, Oleg watches Nina and carefully diverts his attention by giving him the metal egg for the water pump that he's been looking for. Massimos orders Oleg to warm the building up, throw the cell phone on the machine. Take the camera and click it on the crane. Matt sketches on. Okay. So, alright, the egg.
I think I may have something you've been looking for.
Oh, the part from the water pump? Thank you very much. We will reward you with a painless death.
How friendly of you.
Oleg, put that thing back in there quickly so that it's nice and warm again up in the station when we celebrate our triumph.
Okay. You will watch our guest of honor.
I don't think that our princess wants to run away, do you?
No, of course not. It's terribly comfortable here.
Okay, so the attention's diverted, I guess. What is the next thing here? Throw the cell phone on the machine. Yeet.
Damn it, we have some interfering radiation here somewhere. If we don't get it under control quickly, we'll have to stop the experiment.
Okay.
You mean escape using the crane? We'll see if that goes well. But I don't have a better idea, so let's give it a shot. Good luck, Nina.
It's getting warm up there, and the champagne is being chilled. This means that there is nothing standing in the way of our party.
The celebration will have to wait. We have some serious problems here.
Yeet. Extra. Wait for it. Crispy.
What the hell was that?
Doom.
I'm sure we can thank this little toad here for this. But no more fun and games. You're finished.
Extra soggy. Hopefully you figured out the controls by now. Yep. Of course you would. And that's gonna be copywritten music, I bet, so all this will be muted.
I'm sorry that I was wrong about you, but Oleg was very convincing and...
That's okay. I'm a man. I don't hold a grudge. Come on, we've got to get to the airplane. The people from the sector are probably already waiting for us.
So time for even more copywritten music, probably. What a joy. What a joy indeed. Whoa, extra crunchy, extra crispy. We have a jet ski for the Antarctic. Ooh, Antarctic jet ski. Or well, it's something like one of those things that's used in the, oh, what is the place? Either way, yeah, this is probably gonna be copywritten music, and this will all be muted over, so what a joy. What a joy. Everglades. That's the type of thing. Those, it's a propeller craft either way. Still inertial, you know, conservation of momentum type propulsion. Not jet, but propeller-driven craft. What are they called? Ooh, nice and toasty. Extra, extra crispy. They must have stored way more than just that one barrel. And my word, more music, that's probably gonna make it so that my thing will be blocked if I don't delete it. How wonderful. It's like, can't you just use copyright-free music on it, please, instead of this other stuff? But, yay, she's got her dad back. The end goal of the thing, in addition to saving the world. Yay. The winning. And more music.
Nina's father tried for months to scientifically prove what had happened. However, he eventually gave up, knowing that there are some things that just can't be explained with formulas. Still, or perhaps because of that, a small film company is very interested in his story. After his encounter with the sect, Eddie the janitor immediately started attending Alcoholics Anonymous meetings and has been sober ever since. He is using his striking voice doing voiceovers for goblins in video games.
Probably what the voice actor does.
Lisa originally wanted to become a photographer, but she was unsuccessful due to the fact that she couldn't manage to change the batteries in the camera. Her new career as a bike courier also ended suddenly after just 2 hours and her first flat tire, because no one patched the tire for her. She is now selling magnetic microwave hamsters from a small stand in Berlin.
Poor hamsters.
When the police arrived at the museum, Kansky's body had disappeared. As Max
In quotation
realized when he
marks?
saw the amulet, the commissioner was a member of the mysterious sect, which no one has heard from since their intervention in Antarctica. The sect's motives remain a mystery. Were their
They're
actions
aliens.
really for the benefit of mankind? And have they really disappeared? The sanitation worker noticed Nina's lie just in time and didn't quit his job. 1 week later, he actually did win the lottery, divorced his wife, and has lived happily ever since.
Whoa.
Conductor Karpman's unpunctuality cost him his job. However, German Railways was thrilled to hire him. He now works the daily Hamburg-Bielefeld route. After another 2,376 cigarette breaks together, soldiers Romanova and Yushin decided to quit smoking. They now spend their time sticking nicotine patches to various areas on each other's
No,
bodies.
TMI.
However, rumors of an upcoming wedding could not
TMI.
be confirmed. Agents Fetisov and Radinkov left the Secret Service to open a boutique in Moscow that features tailor-made suits.
They're also alien clones.
None of the passengers died in the dramatic train wreck, which looked worse than it was.
It's still
The
a
scientists are still puzzling over the strange results of the plant analysis that Nina so brilliantly manipulated. The Doberman Pinscher took advantage of the opportunity to escape and is currently following in the footsteps of one of his ancestors and terrorizing the moors of England.
How?
Barkeeper O'Brien was hit by a drunken truck driver in front of his pub, quit his job, and has been teaching rhetoric at the University of Dublin. The fisherman's doctor urgently recommended he pay better attention to his health. He now only fishes when the sun is shining, in other words, twice a year, and has switched to drinking single malt Scotch whiskey. Klaus lost his home when the pub closed. He wandered around homeless and without a goal for months until he finally discovered his purpose in life and a place to stay in the small German town of Geesthacht. He is now a game designer for graphic adventures.
Yay for him.
Fernando, the gatekeeper, is currently working on his latest series of paintings, the 1,000 extremely different growth stages of the date palm tree. Thanks to her untiring physical efforts, Sister Sabrina actually won the mayoral election. However, she had to resign 9 months later to take care of her baby.
And
Shortly after his efforts in the inner courtyard, Puyol, the patient, set the world record in building a house of cards. Since then, he has appeared in numerous TV talk shows, babbling nonsense and earning money, hand over fist. However, we strongly oppose the extremely malicious insinuation that this career path is a general prerequisite for a career in television. Ramon builds strange figures out of shells based on Manuel Perez's even stranger drawings and sells them to tourists for exorbitant amounts of money. The villainous quartet was literally put on ice for a very long time. As a result, large-scale mind control continues to be reserved for a very popular, massively multiplayer online role-playing game. The contracts are signed and sealed. You can look forward to seeing your favorite characters again in Secret Files 2.
let me know if anyone wants me to go through that one. I'll probably wait until
Have
it's
I
on sale
thanked
on
you
GOG
yet?
though.
No, I don't think so.
The plane must have an autopilot function.
Ah, the penguin. Going to care for the baby.
Camera's rolling.
And I'd like to help you too. I don't need to go to bed anymore anyway, and I can always sleep when I'm dead. So, if I can do something for you...
That's really nice.
Here's looking at you, kid. Sorry, I forgot my line.
Cut!
You know the difference between me and you? I make this look good.
Cut!
Just because I'm filming a shitty film for some shitty people doesn't mean that I enjoy being an actor. I was not outstanding, and I was not exceptional. I was monumental. I was epochal.
Camera's rolling.
Is this a real rod of iron?
Prop guy, please bring the fake iron bar this time. What a comedian.
Yeah,
Camera's
you want to
rolling.
wear gloves at least, and
If my eyes don't deceive me, the stodgy could now look a lot like...
vomit.
Cut!
I can't stand taking the train, sorry. Let's film the scene again.
They actually did a fairly good job at making the cutscenes, even though it's a little frustrating when I'm trying to record and it's like, when do these end? But yeah. Overall, I think I like the game, even though I'm not good at puzzles. They are a bit arbitrary. Anyhow, game over, man, game over. That was the first of this. Let me know if I should do more. Take care and try not to go crazy. And beware the space hamsters of doom. Doom, doom, doom.